especially for my long run. So I was out just out the door at 7:30 this morning, so running over to Mark's for 8. It needs to be back by 10, so it means long run will be, we normally get to that, it's about 9:30, so I'll be positive of that, be back a couple of hours early, so make the most of the rest of the Sunday. But I've had an okay week, started training, putting some sessions in this week. My colonoscopy didn't go well on Monday because the prep that they gave me, which is like a laxative, didn't work, so they couldn't see anything. So that was a good start to the week, especially after fasting on the Sunday and getting myself ready for it and having to go through the whole procedure. Then for them to not be able to give me any results was a shame, so got a rebooking for that. So Tuesday I did first run session. I think it was 6 by 3 minutes or something like that, so I'll put it down in the description, or with a 45-second recovery, and then follow that up with an easy ride in the evening. So morning.
I've got a canine care card.
So easy ride in the evening, and then on the Tuesday I did a steady run in the morning, and then did my first sort of bike session, which was a sort of sweet spot session, about starting, I think, easy warm up, and then it was sort of like 10 minutes at 2:10, 10 minutes at 2:15 or 2:20, and then 10 minutes at 2:30. So 10 of 3 sort of up, then back down to 2, and then back up again. And again, I'll put that in the description. So I got that done, to be fair, and felt quite good. But Thursday morning my stomach was playing up again and it didn't feel great, so I decided to just have an easy run Thursday morning and then do a easy bike Thursday night. So I'm not sure whether it was being at work, I don't know whether it was still maybe some side effects from the prep that I had on the Sunday that didn't work well for my colonoscopy, not sure. So and then Friday felt a little bit better, but no stomach pains or anything like that. But the stomach wasn't right again. But I did my run session on the Friday, which was 3 times 7 minutes, all with a minute recovery, and then 3 times 1 minute, all with a minute recovery. And then on a Friday I had my strength and conditioning work. So as I'm not second session back this year, we did the workout with the kettlebells, which includes sort of like squats, high pulls, dumbbell swings, some lateral movements, and things like that. So a couple of sets with the dumbbell, and then just did some conditioning work, so planks and floor exercises. Normally do a bit of a more active sort of session in the second half, where we do sort of boundings, running on the high knees on the spot and stuff like that. But because again I'm not 100%, we didn't want to risk doing that. And then I was going to do another hard bike session this week, but decided to knock that on the head as I've done 2 hard run sessions and a hard bike, and just did a couple hours steady on Zwift on Saturday. I was going to do another bike session, but as it's my first week back doing the sessions and I had that bit of a reaction on the Thursday, I just knocked that off, and then I'm back to long run today. So I'm going to try and get 14 in today and see how I feel off that, and then again try some more sessions next week, and see how the bike sessions, how I respond to that. My weight seems to be in and around where it should be. So this morning I was 65 kilograms, so a bit heavier. In the week I've been about 63.9 to 64 and a bit over, so I think if I'm around 64 I'm okay with that. So just got to make sure I'm eating well, getting the nutrients, and try and get this colonoscopy booked. Hopefully find out what the issue is. Sad news this week though. I've been waiting for the announcements on my races, and I've been gearing up this year to do the middle distance after qualifying for the European and the Worlds, but I had an email on Friday saying that Worlds isn't going to happen this year. It's going to get postponed to next year, which is a shame because that was my big A race for the year, prioritising that over the standard duathlon. So I'm just going to wait and see now if the European one is going to go ahead. Got a funny feeling for whatever reason that might get cancelled, so yeah, so sad. I've missed my entry fee timing for the standard European, which was in Italy in March time, although the way I'm feeling maybe might not have been wise to race, but standard distance duathlon is in May and the entry's got to be paid next week for that, so I'm not sure whether to have a go at that or not, so we'll see what happens. Morning. So we'll see what happens, because I'll see how, especially this week's training goes. If I react well to it, I may think about entering that. I think that's May the 30th. But again, I don't know when the middle distance European is going to be. So if it's in and around the same time, it puts me in an awkward position, because I really wanted to have a crack of that. And then plan B, if I don't do the standard, so I missed the 2 standard champs this year, and the middle doesn't happen, I may look at doing the long distance Worlds, which is in Zofingen, I think. I can't remember how to pronounce that, in Switzerland, and that's September, so it gives me plenty of time just to get myself in shape for that. But that's about something like a 6-mile run. I think it's 93 mile on the bike and an 18 mile sort of final run, so pretty much a marathon. But I do run 3 hours every Sunday, so and when I'm out with the club I'm riding 40 odd mile on a Saturday, and I could quite easily build that up through the summer to the distance I need. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Like I said today, nice long run, so I'm going to go meet Mark now. Big run this morning, so just coming up to 14 mile now, so be about a mile away from home, so 15 mile in total. Maybe a little bit further than what I was going to do, but just the way that it fell this morning with catching up with Mark and his loop, so but good to get that ticked off. felt pretty good. Stomach feels okay. So we'll see how we go tomorrow. Got a physio first thing in the morning, so I'll probably do a steady run tomorrow, then go to my physio, and then try and do another bike session tomorrow night and just see how the stomach feels off that. So yeah, but hopefully make some slight more improvements, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you haven't, like the video, subscribe, and I'll keep you posted next week on how the week's training's gone. Cheers all.